Vian, a confident and carefree young woman in her 20s, wearing high-end fashion, is about to leave the mansion. The atmosphere is elegant yet tense. Mr. Ha, a stern and imposing figure, dressed impeccably in a suit, steps forward, blocking Vian's path. Vian, smirking, sarcastically, "Daddy dearest, what a surprise. Didn't know you still lived here." "Mr. Ha, where do you think you're going, Vian?" Vian, rolling eyes, "Out, obviously. Gonna grab some fun, you know, the usual." Mr. Ha, raising an eyebrow, "Fun? Is that what you call it? Your idea of fun is getting out of control, Vian." Vian laughs, "Control? Seriously? I'm not one of your business deals, old man." Mr. Ha, seriously, you might not be aware, but there's more to me than just being a businessman. Vian, smirking, "Oh please, Daddy, spare me the drama. I'm not interested in your boring life." Mr. Ha, leaning in, "Boring? You have no idea, Vian. Your carefree lifestyle is built on secrets." Vian laughs, "Secrets? You sound like you're in some crime novel. I bet you just count money all day." Mr. Ha, firmly, "Money is just one aspect of it. But you, my dear, are the heiress to something much more than wealth." Vian, sarcastically, "Oh, do tell, Daddy. I'm on the edge of my seat." Mr. Ha, choosing not to reveal the full truth, "You're too naive, Vian. This world isn't just about fancy parties and expensive toys. There's more to it than meets the eye." Vian, smirking, "If this is some lame attempt to control my life, it's not working. I make my own choices." Mr. Ha, authoritatively, "Your choices affect more than just you, Vian. You can't be gallivanting around without a care." Vian folds her arms, unimpressed. "Vian, spare me the lecture, Dad. I'm not a kid." Mr. Ha, "You may not be a kid, but you're certainly acting like one. From now on, you won't leave this house without my permission." Vian laughs, "Good luck enforcing that." Mr. Ha, "I'm serious, Vian. You need to understand the consequences of your actions." Vian, sarcastically, "Consequences? Is this where you ground me, Dad? Take away my credit cards?" Mr. Ha, sternly, "No more games, Vian. You will stay in this house until I say otherwise. And I've arranged for a bodyguard. He'll be with you at all times." Vian raises an eyebrow. "Vian, a bodyguard? Seriously? You're overreacting." Mr. Ha, ignoring her, "He's on his way here. You'll be with him until further notice." Vian, mockingly, "Great, I've always wanted a babysitter." Mr. Ha, "Consider it a necessity. Your safety is non-negotiable." Mr. Ha gestures towards the grand staircase. Mr. Ha, "Now, get back to your room. You won't leave this house until the bodyguard arrives." Vian sighs, realizing her usual antics won't work this time. Vian, under her breath, "This is ridiculous." Mr. Ha, firmly, "It's necessary. You're not just my daughter, you're a part of something much bigger." Vian glares at her father but compiles, storming off towards her room as Mr. Ha watches, a mix of concern and determination in his eyes. Vian paces around her lavishly decorated room, frustration etched on her face. She glances at herself in the mirror, contemplating her next move. Vian, muttering to herself, "A bodyguard? Seriously? I can't believe Dad is pulling this stunt." She looks around, noticing the luxurious decor that once felt comforting now feels like a gilded cage. Vian, determined, "I can't be stuck in this place. I need to get out, have some fun, and forget about this mess." She starts rummaging through her drawers, searching for an escape route. Vian pulls out an old floor plan of the mansion that she'd managed to sneak from her father's study. Her eyes light up as she spots a ventilation duct marked accessible from Vian's room. Vian, grinning, "Perfect. If Dad thinks I'll be stuck in this room, he has another thing coming." She grabs a small bag, stuffing it with essentials, and takes one last look around the room. Just as she opens the window to slip out onto the balcony, she hears a knock on her bedroom door. Mr. Ha, outside the door, Vian, open up. We need to talk. Vian freezes, holding her breath. She quickly closes the window and tosses the bag under her bed. Vian, nonchalantly, what's there to talk about? Mr. Ha, open the door, Vian. She opens the door, feigning innocence. Vian, what's so urgent? Mr. Ha, the bodyguard will be here soon. I expect you to cooperate. Vian, nodding, sure, Dad. I'll cooperate. As Mr. Ha leaves, Vian glances at the window, determination in her eyes. Vian, whispering, you won't keep me in this golden prison, Dad. I'll find my way out. She waits for the opportune moment, eyeing the window and planning her escape as the mansion holds its secrets tightly within its opulent walls. Mr. Ha is seated at his imposing desk, a room adorned with intricate decor, giving an air of authority. His secretary, Mr. Chung, stands respectfully nearby. Mr. Chung, sir, about the security measures for Miss Vian. Mr. Ha, interrupting, the security needs to be airtight, Chung. I won't take any chances. Not with what's at stake. Mr. Chung, if I may, sir, how can you be so certain that the man we captured is the devil? Mr. Ha leans back, steepling his fingers as he contemplates his response. Mr. Ha, the devil is a name that instills fear in our world, Chung. No one knows his true identity. But when you've been in this business as long as I have, you learn to recognize patterns. Mr. Chung, patterns, sir? Mr. Ha, nodding, this man, the one we captured, fits the profile. His connections, his operations, they all point to him being the elusive devil. Mr. Chung, skeptical, but sir, isn't it possible that there's more than one person operating under that name? No one has ever seen the devil. It's just a name that strikes fear. Mr. Ha, true, Chung, but fear is a powerful thing. It's a weapon in itself. This man has been a thorn in our side for too long. I won't let this opportunity slip away. Mr. Ha stands, his expression determined. Mr. Ha, we need to secure Vian and take every precaution until this matter is resolved. The devil won't rest until he gets what he wants. Mr. Chung, understood, sir. I'll ensure the security detail is in place. As Mr. He resumes his seat, he glances out of the window, a sense of urgency in his eyes. Mr. Ha, the devil may be a name, but behind every name, there's a face. We may not have seen it, but we know it exists. And we'll face it head-on. Under the cover of darkness, Vian sneaks out of her room, tiptoeing through the opulent corridors of her father's mansion. The soft glow of moonlight casts shadows as she makes her way towards the back exit. Vian discreetly dials her phone, her heart pounding in her chest. The call connects, and Alan's voice crackles through the line. Alan, Vian? What's up? It's pretty late. Vian, whispering, Alan, meet me at the back of the house. Quick. Alan, back of the house? What's going on? Vian, no time to explain. Just be there. Vian hangs up, her senses heightened as she nears the exit. The sound of her own footsteps echoes in a quiet night. Just as she slips through the back door, she freezes. The distant hum of an approaching car catches her attention. The bodyguard must be arriving.